didn't do very well at school. Didn't like school much. And I think I didn't like school much because the teachers used to focus on the ones that were more brighter, much more. I wasn't, not that I was thick, I was just a bit slower at picking up certain things. I was good at art. I was very good with my hands and practical things like that. I didn't pick up maths that well. And I used to struggle with some of the sentences in English, the grammar, the context. It started to get a little bit complex to me. It can be overwhelming, and I used to start daydreaming in class and not paying much attention. When I was at school, I remember the teachers used to say to me, "Oh, you're not good enough to go to university. You're not good enough to do certain things." They sort of labelled me and tried to put me in a manual job. And when I came to college, it was different. It was different in the sense that you were given more responsibility to manage your own work. You were given something to do, you were expected to do it. It changed me, and I did my English there. I didn't get English at school, but I got a grade B here. I think I got an E at school. So I went from an E to a B. I was at an age where I realised that I needed academia to earn more money. It was a drive for me to sort of like, I wanted a nice job that paid a lot of money. And I knew I wasn't going to get it with ease. So I had to do something. And I did. I went back to education, and I did it through West Bromwich College. Now, nobody's going to come up to you and give you a job. You've got to get up and earn it. If you want to earn money, you've got to be willing to make sacrifices. My diary's hectic, and I've got a 5-year-old, and I've got a 30-year-old. So right now, I'm mega busy. I work nights, 2 on, 6 off. I work with deaf people.
Oh, you say?
Yeah, I work with deaf people, deaf and blind people.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be in a position where I'd be dropping out. So I found a job that would fit around the studies. You need your money, you need a living.
Yes.
Because they've stopped all the bursaries and things now. You just get funding for the course.
Yeah.
But you've still got to live. So you've got to earn your money. My attitude to work now has completely changed.
Good for you.
And I've got this mantra now, work's got to work for me. If it doesn't work for me, it's not worth me doing that job. I want life satisfaction as well as job satisfaction. Well, when I started getting all the GCSEs that I needed, that's when I went to Wolverhampton University. And I did my diploma in English, History and Women's Studies. I think the government's got it all wrong with the funding for education and their approach to learning. Because I've got a 5-year-old who's in the school system, and I've got a 30-year-old that's come out of the school system, and I've been in the education system. So I'm looking at it from 3 perspectives. I think that they're making learning quite gruesome for the youngsters to a point where they're rejecting certain subjects from a very early age. And once that happens, they just don't want to bother. They're 16, they come to a place like this and they don't value sometimes the opportunity that is here. But they're so fed up with the education system because of what they've experienced at school that they really don't want to be here. All this money the government's pumping into education, you stop and you think to yourself, why is it not working? And they need to take a step back, and they need to do some real solid research into the system, and they need to find out where the system's failing. But my main aim is to work with adults who are about 17 to 18 who feel that they've been rejected by the school system and they want to do well, but they just need a little bit of support from the teacher. Because I know I could work with them, I could help them to get the grades that they need to get to where they're going. So you could end up having somebody that's the first person to graduate from the family that've got no graduates. Because that's what happened in my family. Me and my sister were the first 2. I was the first one. And then after that, it had a trickle effect throughout the family. All the other aunties and uncles, their children started to go to university after me and my sister went. And my daughter says to me, "Oh, Mum, I want to go to university like you." They say knowledge is power, and it's true. And I get most of my information from books. So if I want to know something, I go to a book. And I'm very dubious about what I use on the internet because you don't know who's done it. You can't always guarantee that what you read on the internet, like WikiLeaks or whatever, is authentic. It gave me a voice. It made me aware that I was worthy of education. It gave me a platform to excel. If it wasn't there, I wouldn't be where I am now.